The Big Deception, Caryn Chandler's shocking move after Little People, Big Worl. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Life after reality TV. Caryn Chandler was once a familiar face in the homes of millions of Little People, Big World, LPBW fans. Known initially as a longtime Roloff Farms employee before stepping into the spotlight as Matt Roloff's girlfriend, her life has undergone massive transformations since she joined the reality TV world. But what many fans didn't expect was the whirlwind of rumors, secrets, and shocking revelations following her quiet exit from the series. Recently, whispers have emerged that Caryn has married a new man, throwing her long-term relationship with Matt Roloff into question. Has Caryn deceived both Matt and LPBW fans? Or is there more to the story than meets the eye? This deep dive uncovers the truth behind the headlines, examines the timeline of events, and explores what really happened behind the scenes of the Roloff drama. Caryn Chandler's LPBW journey. From employee to girlfriend. Caryn first appeared on Little People, Big World not as a main cast member but as a manager at Roloff Farms. Over time, her working relationship with Matt Roloff transitioned into a personal one. Many fans were surprised by the speed of the transition, especially since Matt and Amy had only recently finalized their divorce. Some accused Caryn of getting too close, too soon, while others defended her, citing Matt and Amy's already strained marriage as justification for him moving on. Becoming part of the Roloff inner circle. By the time she appeared regularly on LPBW, Caryn had become deeply integrated into the Roloff family. However, it was clear from the start that not everyone welcomed her with open arms, especially Amy Roloff, who expressed discomfort about Caryn being around her children and family events. Despite the tension, Matt and Caryn's bond grew stronger. They attended vacations, holidays, and even discussed building a future together, possibly marriage. Cracks beneath the surface. Matt and Caryn stalled engagement. Matt and Caryn got engaged in 2023, after years of dating. Fans rejoiced, assuming a wedding would follow soon after. But months went by, and then years with no wedding in sight. The couple shared they were in no rush and wanted to enjoy the engagement period. But behind that public message, some fans suspected more was going on. Rumors began to spread that Caryn was unsure about fully committing to Matt. Others speculated that she wasn't keen on the idea of becoming a permanent stepmother figure, especially considering the fractured relationships Matt had with his children, particularly Zach and Jeremy. Distance from the family. Caryn also began spending more time in Arizona, where she owned a home. Fans noticed that she and Matt were spending increasing amounts of time apart, with Matt often staying at the farm and Caryn traveling solo. Some speculated that this was a trial separation, though the couple denied any serious problems. A secret new love? The shocking rumors. In early 2025, online gossip forums and social media pages dedicated to LPBW exploded with a surprising allegation. Caryn Chandler had quietly married a new man in Arizona. At first, it seemed too wild to believe. How could Caryn be married when she was still publicly engaged to Matt Roloff? However, eagle-eyed fans pointed to several hints. Caryn had stopped appearing in Matt's social media posts. A mysterious man had been spotted with her at Arizona restaurants. Caryn was seen wearing a different ring on her left hand and that looked suspiciously like a wedding band. Matt's silence. Perhaps the most suspicious clue was Matt's silence. He had been highly active on social media throughout the years, especially when it came to major life updates. But suddenly, there were no mentions of Caryn, no engagement talk, and no wedding plans. When questioned by fans, Matt offered vague answers or ignored the comments altogether. This added fuel to the fire. Had Matt and Caryn split quietly and she moved on with someone new? Who is Caryn's new man? An Arizona-based businessman. While Caryn has remained quiet about the identity of her alleged new partner, several sources claim that he's a wealthy Arizona-based businessman she met through mutual friends. Described as charming, private, and supportive, this man reportedly offered Caryn the kind of calm, low-drama life she didn't have with Matt. Unlike Matt, who remained tethered to the farm, the reality TV legacy, and ongoing family conflict. This new man had no interest in being in the public eye. This reportedly appealed to Caryn, who, despite her years on LPBW, often appeared uncomfortable with the cameras. A private wedding ceremony. Rumors suggest Caryn may have married her new boyfriend in an intimate desert ceremony, attended only by a few close friends. If true, this would mark one of the most surprising plot twists in LPBW history and explain why Caryn seemed to vanish from the public Roloff narrative. Matt Roloff's reaction. Heartbreak or relief? Matt has yet to officially address the rumors, but close insiders claim he was blindsided by Caryn's decision. According to one anonymous source, Matt believed they were simply taking space and had no idea she was considering a future with someone else. Other sources claim that Matt and Caryn had been slowly growing apart, and Matt was too focused on the farm and his new build project to prioritize the relationship. There's also speculation that Matt is now leaning more on family and focusing on repairing relationships with his kids, especially Zach and Jeremy. Losing Caryn may have been a turning point that made him realize the importance of family over romance. Fan reactions and theories. The internet reacts. LPBW fans have reacted with a mix of disbelief, outrage, and support. Some feel Caryn used Matt to gain fame and then ditched him for a more comfortable life. Others argue that Caryn gave years of her life to a relationship that wasn't progressing and had every right to move on. Here are just a few fan takes. I knew something was off when she started spending more time in Arizona than on the farm. Matt just didn't see it coming. Honestly, Caryn did what was best for her. Matt had years to marry her and didn't. I don't blame her. If she really married someone else, then that's just cold. Poor Matt. What's next for Caryn and Matt? Caryn's new chapter. If the rumors are true, Caryn may now be living her dream life off camera in Arizona with a fresh start. Whether she will ever confirm or deny the marriage remains to be seen, but her departure from the Roloff family spotlight seems permanent. Matt's next move. Matt, on the other hand, is doubling down on the farm. Recent updates show him finishing construction on his dream house and making more public efforts to reconnect with his grandchildren. While a new romance may not be in the cards for now, Matt seems focused on legacy and family healing. The big deception or fresh start? Caryn Chandler's alleged secret wedding may feel like a betrayal to longtime LPBW fans, especially those who believed in her and Matt's future. But for Caryn, it could be the start of a new chapter that doesn't involve farm drama, reality TV edits, or strained family dynamics. Whether you view her move as the big deception or just a long overdue decision for her own happiness, one thing is clear: Caryn Chandler's story